Makes a big difference.
So this is the most exciting part of this whole presentation today, because when we get to this point, we're sitting down with our clients. By the time we get to here, they're overwhelmed. They're like, I have all these different social networks I got to post on. I have to understand the media. I have to understand the message, my target market. Time out. Too much. But it's not. We're going to share with you a couple of tools you can use to make your lives a lot easier. Because we know small businesses, you guys all work 12, 14-hour days. You're overwhelmed. You have a lot of people coming and knocking your doors trying to sell you their advertising or their service. But these tools are going to help you a lot. The first one's Buffer. We use different tools. I use Buffer. Bryce uses Hootsuite.
Yes. The Buffer is pretty cool. I've used it a touch, but Hootsuite is similar in a lot of regards. It's a tool where you're able to really kind of streamline your whole social media presence. It makes it so you can fit in your social media into a couple hours, whereas if you're kind of doing it on your own as you have time, either one, you're going to not be working on something else that's very important for your business, or you're just going to be kind of spinning your wheels, and not being able to do it right.
So both these tools allow you to set up queues for all your different social networks, your personal, your professional, and your business. Actually, and for every single one of those sites we just gave you individually. So what does that mean? That means you can spend some time on a weekend or a weekday. You can actually build all the different social media posts you want, and you can create queues for each one of those. And each one of those silos or the queues have different time frames in which they can release the information.
You can schedule it all out. So if you devote, say on a Saturday morning before things get started with the family, as a small business owner, you can squeeze in an hour, hour and a half, and figure out all your posts for the rest of the week. You can schedule them. Buffer is a little bit different than Hootsuite in that you can put them into the different silos. With Hootsuite, I use that quite extensively, and so you can schedule that out. And so you can go through your week not worrying about social media. You can do the spontaneous stuff as you see it and experience it, but just you have the peace of mind that your social media is going to be consistently put out there.
Well, the other thing is the content. All right, you want to put out really good, valid content. Both these tools have little toolbars on the top that goes into your browser with a little app button. So that if I'm reading an article on entrepreneurship or small business or a new tool, it's easy to just go to the top, push the button, and a little pop-up window pops up. And it's got all my social media choices there, and I can either say, yes, I want it, or no, I don't. And I can put a little tip in there and says, oh my God, this is a phenomenal article everyone's got to read. And then I have options. I can either do it now, share now, or I can put it in the queue for each one of those, or some of those. Or I can say, I can actually schedule it. There's another button where I say, I want this to go out on Friday at 8:15. So very flexible, very, very easy to use. So a lot of small businesses, they're looking for that content, but many of them, even in the health field, one of the ladies I work with, to get her in the habit of doing that, she's always doing research on the internet. I'm like, why are you not taking these awesome articles that you're finding, these research, and just hit the button and then post it to your social network? She goes, I don't know how to do that. And it took her maybe 10 minutes to set it up, and now she's posting all the time.
Makes a big difference to your followers because they want to make sure that if they're going to actually take the time to view your content, you need to be valuable to them.
Right, you're the authority.
Yeah.
You're the authority on what? Real estate, co-working space, entrepreneurship for youth, recipes, restaurants. You're the authority, so you want to make sure that content that you put out is valuable to your target market.
Exactly.